All right, hello everyone. This is Robert Lewis again. Good afternoon. We're going to be going over how to put your height squared index formula into your spreadsheet. So again, I would choose another sheet, or you can have this stuff on to the right of the sheet that you currently have open, but it's always nice to have a new sheet to work with, okay? Make sure you label it so that you know when you're going back what you're actually looking at. And I've already filled in some fictional data here. You want two columns for this procedure. You want heights in centimeters, and you want lean body weight in kilograms. All right. Height in centimeters, you're going to go ahead and enter all the data that you need for your individuals. If you remember, the height squared index is required in tables 1 and 2. So you'll have one section for the males, one section for the females over here. The example that we're going to be doing is for males. Okay. So we're going to go into the lean body weight tab here, or box, and we're going to start to enter in our equation. So we have the equal sign as usual. We have open parentheses, and let's go ahead and put in our constant for males. The constant for males, according to Appendix F, I know it says in the book to go to Appendix E, but it's actually Appendix F, is 0.204. That's 0.204. Okay? Now we're going to multiply that by height squared. But the height squared has to be in decimeters. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take an open parentheses. We're going to highlight our height from the previous column here. Don't just type it in, otherwise the formula will not work for the other values. Okay, so we've got 172 there, and now we're going to divide it by 10. Okay, within this parenthesis, and remember, all this is doing, okay, is converting from centimeters to decimeters. In order to convert centimeters to decimeters, we divide by 10. Okay, so don't get too confused there. And then if you look at the formula, we are only left with a squared. Okay, so we have to square this. And the way we square it is, if you look at your key number 6 on PCs, you see a teepee-like figure, what's called a caret. You're going to press Shift and press 6, and that caret is going to show up. On Macs, I'm not quite sure. You're just going to have to work it out. Alright, so that's telling the equation, telling the computer that we want it to the power of something. Okay? Within this parentheses, we're going to take it to the power of 2 because it's just squared. Okay? And now let's close the parentheses to even it off. And remember, when you're doing these equations, you always want to make sure you have even parentheses. You can go from outside to in. So from here to here, from here to here. Looks like we're good. Let's press enter. And there we have it. That's our height squared index. So it's a lean body weight in kilograms. Again, as usual, we're going to press Control C to copy that equation. We're going to highlight the boxes where we want the equation. Press Control V. And there we have it. Our lean body weight in kilograms according to the height squared index for all of our male data. So when you do this, you're going to want to make one section here for males, the other section for females. And remember that with women, that constant of 0.204 is now going to be 0.16. Okay, so keep that in mind. And this value, of course, you're going to be using for tables 1 and 2. Tables 1 and 2. Also, there's a little bit of confusion as to how many subjects you are supposed to put in the tables, considering we're using subjects from both our class and the other class. Good rule of thumb is just look at that sample report and match it up to the sample report. If they had 10 males, you put 10 males. If they had 10 females, you put 10 females. Okay? Not something huge that I'm going to be looking for to mark you off on. And I'll see you at the next video.